Okay, so we're going to do a quick angel card reading using the Angels of Atlantis deck. Okay, so... Oh, we're okay still. Okay. I just knocked a little thing over. It's fine. Okay. So... The synchronicities. Okay. Right as I'm turning to... I just went to the little ATM to just get a little receipt of my balance from the bank. Okay, so there's this little like walkway and then you turn onto the sidewalk. Right when I do that, big old giant... I mean, we get lots of truck traffic through here. This is like a little... Anyway. It said future something, a future freight, I think. And I've seen the truck before, but, okay, so definitely said future. I think it said future freight, okay, but future, okay? And it's the timing of it, right, when I turn left, and it's right there, okay? So it's not like I had to look to the right, it's like right when I'm looking, directly in front of me as I'm walking, okay, so I go to turn, and boom, it's right there. And then later... Okay, walking around with my son, and then we got some groceries and stuff, so it was such a beautiful day today, oh my gosh. And then I see a truck that says, and this really stood out, and I knew this one was, and the timing of the other one, I knew it was going to be a synchronicity because of the timing. It was right when it, boom, it was just like, perfect, okay? And so I knew... Because of the energy of the synchronization of that, I knew it was a synchronicity, okay? It was going to be a synchronicity with someone, something. So then I see this other one that says yellow. I don't even think it said anything else. Just huge, just yellow. I'm like, yeah, that is the color today. The solar plexus, the sun. And it was so warm. I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels like summer today. So, oh, and then, so I'm looking at this house, okay, that's like just been renovated and it's for sale, so you can peek in the windows and, okay. And the backyard's open, there's just like a little fence in the front, so it was like, I was peeking in the windows, and so the first, I was looking in the front, okay, and looked over the little fence, and there's like a, kind of a big little, it's like an opening, not big enough to get through, but it's pretty big. You can see the whole little yard on the side. And right when I was like, cool, that's a nice set, and I was like just about to be done looking at it, I thought, I didn't know what it was, but when I went around to the back, I was like, oh, it's open. I can just like look in the windows on this side too. Excuse me. And I noticed there was mosquito hawks back there. I'm like, okay, that's what it must have been. And when I was waiting to cross the street, there was a bee just on the thing, like the walk signal. You push the button, and I noticed the color of it. It looked like it was black, but it was like a really dark green, like a green-black, the color of the thing itself, okay? And so the bee's like hanging on there, I don't know, like warming up or whatever it was doing. It was like giving me a message, okay? I mean, I've never seen this before, okay? I've seen bees hanging out on stuff, but not ever on the little mounted little thing that you put, okay. And it wasn't like a pole attached to it. It's like, it's the separate little, anyway, okay, so it was right there, okay, and I'm like, it's just stayed there, and I was waiting for quite a while to cross the street. So, bee medicine, okay, the color yellow, the future. Then when I'm looking at the house, okay, first I get a little startled, because when I'm done looking in the first part, the front part of the yard where it had the little slat thing, and I was like, okay, cool. And I was just about to be done looking at it and step back down, and that's when the, like, mosquito hawk, I didn't know at the time it was mosquito hawk till I went to the backyard. I mean, same yard, but around the back, okay. So right when that happened, I'm stepping back, that happened, I'm like, okay, that's the synchronicity of the timing of right when I'm stepping back, okay, and I'm like, wasp, cool, we almost had your medicine earlier, we got, because I didn't know at the time yet, okay. But it felt kind of fluttery, I didn't hear like a buzz or anything like that, and I kind of felt it, okay, so, I looked down right at that moment, because I know God's trying to show me something. I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to look at? There's this big flat rock. Probably the people that lived there before they renovated, or the owner who, okay, so probably the name of his daughter or something. Okay, it says Emaly, but spelled with an A. E-M-A-L-Y. Okay? And that was the house with the 4111. Okay, and then the last time I went by there, the sign was laying down, and this time it was leaning up but against the tree. I'm like, oh, that's a nice sturdy place for it. It definitely won't fall down this time. So, that's right, the house right where the dude on the bike, the melanated guy, is like, hey, Ma. Oh, Emaly. Emerge, emerald, the heart, that's the first emanation, okay? The electric. So that color of the, it was kind of like this, but blacker, more black in there, okay? Like this dark, okay? Like what melanin is. It's the gold when it's really light, just like that the Kohl shampoo, okay? Anyway, I talked about that when my son spilled it. It was really golden on the towel. But it was kind of greenish when it was pouring out, okay? But then in the bottle altogether, it looked like black, okay? So the black, green, and gold. So, and black and gold is in a black matrix, okay? And green is, okay, the heart. So I'm getting like big abundance of the heart. So I come home and I click on first video. Hi, I'm Emaly. I think it was twin intuition or something. Her name's Emaly. Okay, so I commented. I'm like, oh gosh, of course. So that's synchronized with her, and then another channel, and her name's Ondi. I forget the name. I think Detox Intuitive, yeah. And her name's Ondi, and she's, I go to watch the Virgo one, and she's saying to get sun on you, okay. And after I like threw cards for each one of my masculines, I wanted just one card at the end, and Joseph got the 3 of Pence. And if any more than one came out, I put them back in. I just wanted one and to come out. Okay. And so I was like, yeah, cooperating together out in the sun, working together out in the sun, all together in the physical, cooperating, and I know he loves that in nature and so. Okay, so, and he's Virgo rising, yeah. I'll know everybody's charts soon enough. But yeah, when the winter time comes, right? The cold weather activities. And well, yeah. Okay. So then for the Virgo, the Sun card came out, and he's a Leo rising. Okay, and then okay, Evo, and then for Christopher, for the Aquarius, 2 of Cups came out. And 6 of Swords was on the top with Star card on the bottom, so that was beautiful. So yeah, so Emaly, so Ma, okay, and Ma'at's coming up, and the full moon is in Libra, okay, Justice card, that's Ma'at, your heart being weighed, okay, because it's all about the heart. That is what judgment is. So Gabriel, we're trying to get pure, get in our heart where we're pure, so then when we get it weighed, it's the same as it is when we were born, pure, not a heavy heart. So, let's see what the angels have for us. Oh, and the prefix for the number of my bank, which is Golden Pacific Bank, 444. Like 444, something, 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 something. Okay, it's like the three, not the area code, but the prefix, right? So, okay. So, whatever. Okay, the future, yellow, the sun, Jesus, Raphael, Earth Force, okay. The bee, medicine, I saw a crane flying today, so whenever, or not today, that was, I think, was that today? I think that was yesterday. Yeah, shopping day and stuff, when we're in another nearby town. So whenever I see a crane flying, I think of Joseph. Scorpio, born 11/11, and God, there's just synchronicities constantly with. Okay, so God's showing your vibe tribe, your twin, or twins, whatever. Okay, you're being shown what you need to work on. Okay, aspects of yourself. Okay, and you may be like all irritated that you need. I'm like, why am I? But maybe it's gonna help someone else. Okay, so you just do it and you give it up to God. Surrender, freedom, love, communion. So this is the union card in this deck, communion. And this is what I was just saying, the family coming together. Okay, I know that's Mecca and the black cube and the whatever, but I mean, if you understand what that really is, okay. But we don't do worship and. Okay, we're too busy harvesting and making the food and okay. And we like Shabbat and we love the Shabbos, but we're always in service. Service comes above any rule or custom or anything. Okay, and God wouldn't be presenting you with something of service. Okay, so we're just not supposed to be serving ourselves. I think. Okay. That's what Shabbos is all about. So, resting. And so, if you're called to serve, though, then it's divine, and you should do it, or else God wouldn't be calling you. And we don't know what day is really what day anyway, right? So, okay. Anyway, I don't know why I just had to say that, but yes. So, communion, okay? Every day is Shabbos, okay? We're serving and resting every day. That's all we're doing is resting and serving. Resting and serving. Oh, we have liberation on the bottom and romance on the top. Ooh. She let me get freaky on my birthday. Okay, so, like, oh, look at that with the eagle. Yeah, there was a big, like, red, looked like a squirrel, but it was, like, reddish. Maybe that's just the ones, like, around in the valley around here. There's different color or whatever. That hawk was hunting it. That was a couple walks ago, but... So, just lots of animal totem messages. Animal medicine coming in. So, surrender... Zafkiel. Surrender. Okay, we get that one quite a bit because that's a very important in order to build. Okay, get that foundation up to the next level. Get those walls built. Slap them together. You know. Well, riveted. Whatever. Secured. You know. Emerald tablets of filth, indestructible material style. Okay, like that. So. Never have to be rebuilt again. Freedom. So there's freedom in this surrender. Okay, surrendering to the ones that are helping. Okay, assisting us. with understanding what our purpose is, okay? This is the whirling dervish, the Sufis, but they call themselves practitioners of Sufism. They don't label themselves as a Sufi. So surrender, okay? This is freedom. Liberation's on the bottom. Freedom came out with, look at liberation, surrender, freedom. When you do that, all the love comes to you. Love, communion, and then romance on the top. Okay? Don't never stop. Love shall set you free. Love is truth. That's eternity. Love, romance, liberation, freedom, surrender, communion. Okay? Oh my gosh. Love, romance, communion. Wow. And then with all the freeing. Wow. Some of you like sexual healing and freedom is what I'm really getting to. I mean, I can't even, like, you have your 5D, okay, you're fantasizing about your divine masculine, whatever. But when I actually think about it actually happening, I get very emotional. Like, there's just going to be a deep surrender and healing on both parts, okay? I'm talking about individually when I'm, okay, so like, well, we're going to just be having these big orgies or what. I mean, it's our business what we do, but what I'm saying is, of course, each one of them, and myself included, want one-on-one time, one-on-one love, and, okay, it's only normal, so. And so it's a freaky-deaky shit. I don't know, man. I don't know, whatever. See, planetary cycles. It's just a part of life. Okay, so, I mean, so who did we have? We had Raphael. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. That's Jesus. Uriel. Zafkiel. Sandalphon. Okay, that's, well, that's John. That's Elijah. Okay, when he was transformed and transfigured and ascended to heaven without dying. Same with Metatron, Enoch, which I believe was Jesus. Okay, so Sandalphon and Enoch, Elijah and Jesus, Gabriel and Raphael. Okay, so we have Jophiel, and who is the romance? Oh, so Zafkiel again. So Zafkiel twice. And isn't that interesting? Surrender and romance. So Zafkiel twice, and it's like two flames, okay? And then there's that third energy that's created. Okay, which is life. Okay, it could be in the form of a child. Just those two souls coming. Wherever two or more are gathered in my name, it's in love and romance and lovemaking with your divine partner as well. The Holy Spirit is there blessing that union, blessing that lovemaking, blessing that romance. Okay, the angels are going to be singing when the twin flames are together and making love with each other, and beautiful food and music and gardens and children and learning and growing. Okay, yeah. The heavens, the whole heavens will be celebrating this love. Okay, they already are. Because they already know what's... they already know the future. Yeah. They have the future reel on freaking... I don't know. On demand. Okay, so, I mean, beautiful. Okay? Jophiel. Zafkiel. Sandalphon. Which is... Gabriel. Gabriel. Elijah. John the Baptist. With Raphael. Jesus... Chesed, the Kabbalistic tree of life, and Uriel, ooh, the real. Here it comes. It's beautiful. Freedom. This is your true essence, your utu, your uturi, your true essence arising, Malkuth, okay? All elements coming together now. Here's your truth. The truth of you. Authenticity codes. Ooh, fully activated and online. Bow! Alright, you guys. Love, peace, and blessings. We come into focus. Lapis lazuli. Maybe it is in focus. Okay, yeah. I just saw, okay, so I'm reading this vein. The vein of truth. The vein of youth. We're going to have our youth restored. The veins of our bloodlines coming back together. Convening. Convene. Okay? That's the message from the lapis lazuli. Love, peace, and blessings.